Hey family! Welcome back to another episode of Caydgaming. Today I am very excited to introduce you to this game. This is called Crab Champions. If you haven't heard of it, it's an early access, kind of like a looter shooter game with a bumping soundtrack. And the whole premise of the game is you play as a crab and you get guns and you are shooting other crab enemies essentially as they come after you. This game is definitely chaos. I love the concept and they really lean into it. I want to show you a couple of little features and then I just want to jump right in so you can see. So go ahead and grab a coffee and let's dive right in. I'm gonna start over here first and say there are different like cosmetics you can unlock by doing challenges. So I always loved that. That's really, really cool. As you play, you get keys. You can then spend your keys at this totem to unlock all sorts of weapons, right? It's really, I mean, there's a wand, for example, that does arcane damage and explosive stuff at the back end. I'm gonna use the first weapon for now, so that way you guys can get an idea of the beginning. And then there are also like different grenades you can unlock, and there are also different melees that you can unlock. As an early access title, I am shocked already. You guys, this game is only $10 on Steam. It is an incredible deal. They already have minigames. The multiplayer is incredible. And then finally, there's difficulty settings where you can earn more or less, you know, points and stuff. So I'm gonna set it to normal for now. And I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the game. To move, it is WSAD. To shoot is left click. For most guns, depending on the gun, of course, you can also right click to either zoom in, you know, to scope, or so you can use a secondary ability if the gun has like a secondary ability as well. There's a lot of like slow-mo movement and ideas and stuff in this game that make me happy. Shift is dash, and it's really fun. You can also double jump, and you can start moving really, really quickly. This fire thing is like a launcher. It shoots you sideways. This game is all about like super fast-paced combos. And then outside of that, if you press F, that is your melee, and G is your grenade as well. So really a great game. Of course, R is reload like a lot of shooters. And then throughout, you can find little hidden things. So for example, there was a purple crystal. That is the currency you can see up in the top left of the screen. This is a totem. 2 crystals for a 25% chance to get around and pick up. I'll spend it. 3 crystals, okay. Okay. Kids, don't gamble. Oh, hey, I got one. Ooh, and it's an epic one. Chance for shots to spawn damaging drills on impact. So I'm gonna go ahead to continue on. This is just the first little island here. You open your chest, let's see. Shots deal more damage for each shot fired until stopping fire. Melee damage increased, or shots deal more damage when aiming, but less damage when hip firing. I don't aim that often, so I'm gonna take this first one here. And now, before we continue, I get to choose, right? Do I wanna do an arena with random chests, or do I wanna do parkour? I love that this is a thing. It cracks me up so much because essentially they have so many different activities, and it's got like flying bananas and stuff like that too. And this is just, it's a blast. My friends and I, there is so much replay value in this game, you guys. It's so hard to like fully explain, but like some of the stuff that happens is just chaos. Oops, yep, I killed myself there. That was my fault. Some of this really is just chaos, and it's hysterical because, you know, when you do it, you don't always know what's gonna happen, and then we'll play, and it'll be like, oh, hey, you have homing explosive barrels as like a modifier that's gonna attack you while you're playing, and it's just so funny. We always love it. Woo, we cleared. You know, it's a game that I absolutely love with multiplayer. The fact that it's only $10 makes it like an immediate win for me because the soundtrack is bumping, it's high energy. It does have that power opportunity where you can get a crazy build that just grows and grows and grows and grows. And so for me, it's one of those things that I appreciate because you know, some runs maybe you're not the strongest in the world, like I acknowledge that, but on the flip side, some runs are just like so satisfying. You're gonna do something crazy and you're just getting a bunch of kills and all sorts of stuff. So I thoroughly love playing this game, even more so with friends. As I'm sure a lot of you have gathered by now, one of my favorite things, personally at least, is playing with friends. It's one of the biggest reasons why I play video games. Okay, so one other thing I will point out is I already showed you guys there can be totems in worlds. There can also be like hidden treasure chests and stuff. I don't see any on this world. Sometimes it's worth climbing up high. But I'm gonna go ahead and just continue along here. Let's see, a luck chest. Ooh, 75%, or a chance to block incoming damage up to a cap of 75. Destroying destructible rocks is a greater chance to spawn loot. Chance to instantly reload after each elimination. That's a big one. I'm gonna take that. Waves. Okay, so waves is a really fun one. You are not supposed to take damage. So the idea here, oops, yeah, okay. That's so embarrassing. No. Oh my God. The point of waves is you're supposed to not take damage, and the longer you last, the better your chest will be. Ooh, crystals. So that's funny and also really embarrassing, but okay. So I got a healing chest. There's that. And then halfway through each world, you get this amazing shop where you get to, if you need to, you can heal over here in the garden. There's usually like little crystal drops, for example. And sometimes there's totems like this, right? A glass totem, get a random pickup. Oh, lightning shot, shots shock enemies. And then I have 130 crystals right now, so I can afford just one power up. Incoming damage reduced, heal after each melee elimination, enemies drop more crystals depending on your combo, and damage increased for a short time after eliminating an enemy. That's the one. And then there is a target dummy, so you can always test it out, which I think is great. If I had more money, I could use the reroll totem and get more. And the cool thing about this game is if you stockpile your money, you can buy everything in the store, and then you can reroll again and buy stuff again and kind of continue on as long as you have the money. I don't need a health chest, so I'm gonna go for the challenge. Enemies spawn energy rings when eliminated, but we get double a critical chest. So let's do it. Let's see what happens. Bless me. Oh my gosh. Okay. Whew. Oh, yep. This is chaos. No. Oh my goodness. Pumpkins. Oh my God, this game. Am I gonna be okay? Am I in trouble here? Yeah, normal is a little harder, especially playing alone as opposed to having friends with you. Yeah, how am I supposed to jump over that many? Ooh. Okay, we're good. I'm reloading. Don't forget your grenades, y'all. Grenades are helpful in this game, as is melee. Okay, I took so much damage from this. I realize now why they call it a challenge. I will say, so the big quality of life thing for me in this game is that the quote-unquote challenge is actually a challenge, and I appreciate that so much. You know what I mean? I've definitely played roguelikes where it's like they give you a challenge that either kills you flat out, or you know, it's like, oh, it's a pushover challenge. You know what I mean? So I'm grateful they actually do put a little bit of difficulty in there. Chance for crits to create powerful explosions, increased crit chance, but incoming damage is also increased, and just increased crit chance. I'm gonna do, this is a good, I am taking a lot of damage. I'm gonna take it anyways, right? Let's just YOLO it. And then chance for crit blast to create powerful explosions. That sounds like fun. Elemental chest or damage chest flawless. So this one, I could get an extra reward if I don't take damage. I'm gonna do it for the chance at extra rewards, even though I know I take damage. I'm gonna hole up here and see. Yeah, on the right, it says survive the horde of enemies. So I'm gonna use my grenades to my advantage. I'm gonna stay in this wonderful hole and see if I can pull it off, and just hope there's no, like, ooh, Yep, yeah, that one jumps. Oh god, that one came through the wall? No. See, this is where I'm benefiting from the reload when you, oh no, that guy shoots. Yeah. I'm benefiting from the reload when you kill an enemy, for sure. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. I did the flawless. Okay, that was a fortunate one. The fact that they threw me in a cave, that was great. Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna grab that crystal. I'm just gonna quickly explore and see. I don't see any hidden chests, but because I did flawless, it gave me this extra chest. So, shots deal more damage, but damage is dealt over time. Damage increased for each armor plate. We don't have any of those yet. Shots deal more damage for each shot fired until stopping fire. I don't know that I want a dot per se, so I'm gonna take this instead. And then shots are larger and deal more damage, but move slowly. Melee damage increase. Grenades deal more damage. I'm gonna do big shot. Let's do it. And then waves. Okay, this time we are not gonna embarrass ourselves. Waves, again, we are going to keep killing enemies as fast as we can, and we are not allowed to take damage, or else. I will be so upset if that happens. Okay, how much trouble am I in? Ooh. Ooh, yeah, okay. The sound change when you're underwater, quality of life, that's so cool to me. Oh, I took a hit. Oh, I was just a little bit late. But what was the quality? Ooh, crystals. Nice, okay. What was the quality we got? What did we get? Random. I mean, that's a step up. Okay, let's see here. It's a rare. Okay, that's good. Totems have more guaranteed uses before they explode. Melee range increase. Or damage increase to nearby enemies. Yeah, I mean, they are getting close. I'll take that. And then finally, yeah, this is super cool and not very often, so that is explosive. But this golden one right here, it's super shiny. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference, but essentially, this increases your max health. So when I break it, I stand inside the circle, and on the right, you see the max health increase. So those things are worth it when you're playing with friends. Let everyone get together. We like to wait till after the fight, so you're not trying to make stuff happen while you're fighting a bunch of bad guys. Oh, another one! See, it's great. I love how many random things there are, and it is so satisfying to I don't know, upgrade your character, get stronger, see that kind of power increase, stuff like that too. I have 1,680 crystals, so we can afford some shopping here. Chance for enemies to drop health pickups, lightning debuff stacks increase, reloading damages and knocks back nearby enemies. I'm gonna do it. Increased crit hit chance, but damage you take also happens. And then rerolls. Let's do it. Ooh, we can keep rerolling. Here's some armor that gives us a little protection. I love that. Shots deal more damage for each shot fired until stopping fire. We're already building that up. Damage increase when at low health. I'm not playing to take damage. I know I have taken damage, but I don't want to make a build around it. Reloading fires an arc of powerful projectiles. I'm gonna do that, and then instead of doing the silver armor, I'm gonna reload. Ooh, I'm too short to get this. I need 2 more crystals. That sucks. Okay. Damage increase for each armor plate. Lightning debuff stacks increase. Damage increase when at high health. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. And then to the final area boss. So there are multiple islands, spoilers. However, this is the first island and thus the first island boss. And apparently he does AoE damage. Good to know. Sheesh. Okay, yep. I'm just gonna... Ooh, are we gonna be okay? I think we're gonna be okay. Ooh. Don't forget your grenades, kids. Okay. So when you kill a boss in an area, you get multiple chests here. So the first one is like your healing chest, right? So you're like, thank God, because I needed it. The key chest is, this is the key I told you about at the beginning. So you can use this to, you know, get new weapons, or grenade mods or anything like that. And then the epic chest is usually where the big special something happens. So chests contain more loot choices to choose from. Always love that. Melee ignites enemies, and grenades explode into homing thorns that stick to enemies and deal damage over time. Also really good. I'm really torn because that is a great upgrade, but so is more loot choices. I'm gonna take loot choices. And now we progress to a new biome. Now we're in like the frost area, and enemies do, if you are wondering, get stronger over time. So, you know, getting into the new biome, for example, enemies are going to be bigger, stronger, more dangerous, or have new abilities, right? The ice crabs, the one you just saw, for example, that I killed pretty quick, it'll freeze you when it hits you. So you always want to be a little more careful. I think this is a good stopping point. That is the game. The game does continue on. There are multiple biomes. And I think one of my favorite quality of life things I will tell you is after you get to the very end of the last biome, then it lets you choose, do you want to celebrate victory or do you want to loop and continue playing with all of your upgrades? So it's like that power creep. You can just keep going and building and building. It is tremendously fun. One playthrough appears to be 30 to 45 minutes. So often I'll do 2 playthroughs because it's fun to kind of keep getting more and more upgrades. But that is Crab Champions. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. If you like this video, of course, please click that like button. Thank you as well for commenting. I love your comments. They make me feel amazing. I appreciate you for watching. And of course, if you like content like this, I release new videos twice a week on Tuesdays and Fridays. So don't forget, please click that subscribe button. It helps me so much. My name is Cade. I hope you enjoyed your coffee, and happy gaming.